Our mission is to change the narrative of disabilities through a holistic approach. We are currently doing so through awareness campaigns, health fairs, and also giving aid and assistance to those families in need. We are proposing a project to open an accessible and sustainable daycare facility for children with disabilities. I am here to seek your support in the way of donations, grants, and partnership. The Haske Center will serve as a safe haven where parents for a few hours a day can leave their children in a safe and nurturing space. Financially able parents are welcome to enroll their children by tuition. But what will make the Haske Center unique from other centers catering to children with disabilities is the scholarship program that will be accessible to parents from low-income households so their children will also have access to quality care. As many of you may know, having a child with disabilities is extremely demanding, time-consuming, and expensive. This facility will benefit parents, children, the community, and the nation as a whole. The Haske Center will also serve as an educational hub where licensed professionals will give parents accurate insights on their child's diagnosis. Parents will have access to sensitivity training, a unique care plan for each child, an accessible school bus for pickups and drop-offs, and an ambulance always on site for emergencies. Overall, the Haske Center will equip parents with the necessary tools to support their child from a young age because early intervention is key. The Haske Center will also permit stay-at-home parents the opportunity to get a job to lessen the financial strain they face. Now, I know you're thinking this is an investment summit and I haven't proposed an idea that will make you profit, but I want you to think of profit in the way of adding value. You are adding value to the mother who was abandoned by her husband because he could not deal with the stigma that is associated with having a child with disabilities. You are adding value to the little girl whose family only believes in traditional medicine and practices, and so as a result, she had her hand amputated just from a simple fall. You are adding value to a little boy who is consistently being locked away in a room, chained to a bed because his family simply do not know how to handle him when he's having seizures. Join us to bring the Haske Center to reality, to add the value of comfort and community for children with disabilities and their families. We simply cannot do this without your help. Join us in changing the narrative of disability so that all children, regardless of their ability and socioeconomic status, can thrive. Time is very limited for me to go further into detail about the work Haske Children's Foundation has done. I invite you all to visit our website at haskecf.org, or if you have time today, a one-on-one with me.
Thank you.
But for now, thank you for listening, and I welcome any questions that you may have.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator.
I'm just curious to know what Haske means,
Okay.
and what inspired it as well.
Okay, so what inspired is at a very young age, I had a niece that was born with Down syndrome, and then she was taken to the States for heart surgery, and from that surgery, she contracted meningitis, which caused her, she lost her sight, her hearing, ability to walk, breathe on her own. She was on oxygen, she had a feeding tube. So I was 10 years old when this happened, and so from a young age, I learned how to take care of her. But I will always see what my sister went through with her family back here in Nigeria and the stigma that was associated with having children with disabilities. And I was like, oh, alhamdulillah, we were fortunate enough to be able to support my niece. What about the children that are not financially able to have that care? And so that's the inspiration behind the foundation. And the word Haske is a Hausa word from northern Nigeria that means light. The idea is we're trying to bring light and awareness to disabilities in a positive sense, full of smiles and positivity.
To every potential investors here, healthcare system is very unique, and you can see. But just to let you know that keep doing the community outreaches to be able to increase that visibility. I also have an NGO, and I know what the impact of community outreaches means, because through that, support actually came in. So keep doing that.
Thank you.
It's all right.
Hello.
Thank you. Okay.
I want to just quickly add something. First, I love the fact that you're doing this, smiling about it. So that's really spoke to me too. But you mentioned you're not making an ask for investment where there's financial returns. So this is mainly to the potential investors, that if they could partner with HMOs, it's possible that the 1 naira could yield 10 naira for each child. Because what HMO does is whatever amount that is being put aside, they like give you maybe like times 10 or so of what is being put in. So if the investors, potential investors partner with HMOs to give these children the light that you talk about, so for each naira, each dollar that comes in is actually going to multiply. And that way the effects, the benefits also grows. Thank you.
Thank you.